Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. Somebody said, Lady Led, not with a beard like this and a mug like this. It's good to see everybody. And I'm hoping everybody is okay. I'm on the computer again because my phone is still down. So thank everybody for coming. I appreciate you. What we're doing tonight is a prepper practice check-in. We got a lot of family and friends down in Louisiana. Thank you, Bert Richardson. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Down in Louisiana and Texas and Mississippi. We got a lot of family in Mississippi. My wife's whole family is in Mississippi. So I want to welcome everybody to the Greenhouse Lounge. I just got out the shower, so y'all gotta excuse me. That's why it look like I'm cold, but it's just because I came out. Turf therapy in the house. Hey, whole new perspective. Whole new perspective. I got your message this morning too about the gas pipelines. I heard so much crazy news all day long that we're all overwhelmed with bad news right now. Hey, Mississippi Girl Life. We working on it, Turf. We working on it. Yeah, we got it quicker. We got up to that 173,000 real quick. I had no idea what happened this fast. So thank you guys for doing that, because that was all you're doing. So thank you. We're going to celebrate that. But at this very moment, I really did want to focus on everybody that's out there hurting. Before we go boo-hooing, this is what I want everybody to do. I just got through watching the New Orleans Gardener. Everybody know Linda. Everybody know Linda in the house. And she was like, stay prayed up. You got your faith. Stay prayed up. So I'm going to say that as well. But I'm also going to say, stay calm. What did I tell you before when I locked myself out that car? First thing you got to do is stay calm, because you cannot think if you're not calm. You got to stay calm, cool out. And now, what do I always tell y'all to do? What's my next move? Louisiana, from what I'm seeing in the media, okay, it's a lot of people in Louisiana that they're living it right now. I can only speculate from what I'm seeing through the media and on the radio, which is they don't plan on having power for the rest of the week, if not 2 weeks. They don't plan on having any utilities for at least a week. I've heard a week, I've heard 2 weeks, and that's just maybe. So what I want to tell you guys right now, this is what we've been practicing for. We've been having fun, but this is what we've been prepping and practicing for. A lot of people just like to watch me. I get it. That's cool. But a lot of people need this information. If not everybody needs some of this information. Let me bend that down a little bit. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is practice is over. I said that, months ago, because for months we keep getting slammed over and over. Thank you, Being Perfected. Said, thank you, Leah, for your prepping info. You're one of the best. You're saving lives. Thank you so much. And you know what? We have fun, but we're really doing it. You know how many emails I get and say, listen, our lights are out and water's out. I ain't talking about just now. I'm talking about for months. And some of y'all might be in the room right now and say, listen, our lights went out, our water got cut off, but we was ready. We had the Berkey water filter, we had the Jackery, we had the Bouge RV. Everybody, we're having a good time doing this. But it's real. This is like playing Monopoly. People like to play Monopoly just to have fun. But Monopoly is a real life lesson game in finances. It's a real, true financial game. So that's something to think about. I just want you guys to know that. And I went and found one of my cups I never used because it always reminded me of New Orleans or uh, Louisiana. So I'm gonna take a sip out of her for everybody that's going through it right now. I want to say guava, and please stay calm. This is what we prepared for. This is what we've been practicing for. Let's keep it together. Guava. I don't drink out of her. I like her. Ain't she pretty? Wow. Take a little tea for my baby. She looked like my daughter. That's why I got her. When my daughter was a baby. So I'm not going to keep you guys long. I just want to make sure everybody, right? She reminds me of a Mardi Gras baby. Yeah, that's why I said she reminds me of something from New Orleans. So I just want to make sure everybody is okay. And some people say, oh, that's too much money. Oh, you doing too much. I promise you right now, does it still look like I'm doing too much? Does it still look like I'm going overboard? Because you can say that, and I say this all the time. The only people that would say something like that is people that's never been through anything. You've never had to wonder where your food is coming from. You've never had to wonder where you're going to use the restroom mat. I had to wash my mouth. You've never had to worry about where your water and food and supplies is come from, how you going to stay warm. You've never, ever thought about it. Well, a lot of us get thrown in that situation more often than we care to mention. And that time is now. So if you have no faith, number one, this is the time you should be trying to find that before you go finding your prepping supplies. I said this before. You need to go find your faith first. And then you need to power up and get ready for whatever life is about to throw at you. And here's the deal. I need you guys to be realistic. Do you really think any of this is going to get better from the weather, the floods, the volcanoes, the politics? Do you think this is going to get better anytime soon? That's a real question that I want you to go answer for yourself. You don't even have to say nothing on here. I just want you guys to be safe and be realistic and stop all of that Rambo, I'm ready for anything kind of stuff. Now, I have one more message for you before we go and get out of here. Heading to bed, honey? I'm right behind you. Okay. I got an email a little over a week ago, and I have not figured out how to address it. Whether I should do a video on it or not, but I'm just going to put it out here now because it's pretty detrimental. And then I'm going to answer some questions, okay? We've been doing prepping videos, and we've been doing gardening videos, and we've been focusing on self-preservation, right? Okay, well, somebody emailed me, and I saw it in the comments one day, and I quickly deleted it. But then they emailed me the same thing, but they elaborated on it. I need you guys to understand something. Times like now, I'm always talking about preparedness and protecting yourself. And I constantly get a fight back on, oh, I don't believe in protecting myself like that. I don't, babe, I cut the dryer on. Can you cut that off? I cut it on. I promise. Thank you, honey. Because that thing sounds like a squirrel chasing a nut. So, got this guy, and he emailed me. And the only reason I'm putting him out there is because I thought it was pure evil. We got three kind of preppers. We got the preppers that's preparing and hoping nothing happens. We have the prepper that's prepping because they really want something to happen. And then you got that third prepper. That third prepper, 1, 2, 3, that third prepper is the one that I had the email from. See, we're number one. We're the preppers that's preparing and praying that nothing happens. The preppers that's prepping because they want something to happen. They ain't fixed up here. They ain't quite ready up top. Okay. But number 3, this guy, that's the one I want to talk about. There are preppers. They don't store food. They don't store food. They don't grow gardens. They don't store water. You know what they do? They steal yours. So this guy tells me he preps for ways to steal other people's preps. Whether he was a troll or not, it doesn't even matter. Even if it was a kid joking around, that's something to put in your head. This is the real world. And the real world is starting to look like a horror movie, that something we just watch on TV or the big screen. I am going to dub them prepper pirates. There are prepping pirates out there that their only thing they want to do is steal whatever you got. So if you're the type of person that still don't believe in defending yourself or purchasing or preparing yourself to defend yourself because you've never had to, so you think you won't have to, you're wrong. And you need to rethink what you need to figure out real quick. Because I tell you this, like Louisiana is in the dark right now. It's predators that can't wait for the lights to go out. Those are the guys that's just like that one prepper that I'm talking about that said he can't wait for everything to go haywire. That prepper right there, so he can play Rambo and use all this tactical stuff. I'm telling you, people it ain't all glued. They didn't use the right type of sealant and glue up here. They hot glued everything together up in there. They needed some Gorilla tape on that brain. It's wiggling in there. You can hear it jiggling around like screws. I promise you. But then number 3, the prepping pirates. These are people that will come with bearing arms, I'm going to call it, and they will have no problem taking anything and everything from you and your loved ones that you've been preparing for. So when you're preparing and you're stocking away and you're canning and you getting your water and your food and supplies and you're doing the right thing, you're growing the garden, guess what? There's some guy, instead of him investing his money in power generators and solar panels and food and garden and water, He's investing his money in ways to take yours. All his money is going into ways to take yours. You understand? Okay. So, one, that's us. Two, got a screw loose. Three, he is dangerous. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Very dangerous person. So if you think that person does not exist, I wish I could show you the email, but my integrity won't let me do it. But I can talk about it. Okay. So I'm telling you guys right now, this is not a game. This is not a drill. It's a lot of people out there in the dark that thought everything we're talking about is a joke, is ridiculous. It's a waste of money and a waste of time. We just all talked about this. And now it's a lot of people in the dark that wish they had that. You know how powerful this is when you in the dark? When you walking past it in the store, this is garbage. Like, why would I need that? But right now, while you're in the dark and all the power is out, you need electricity. You need light. You need some kind of light. You need some kind of radio, SOS. This has a weather band radio and everything else on it, crank power, solar power, and it only costs $20. But people walk right by that and said, I seen that in the store. Got a NOAA radio on it, solar power charging, crank charge, AM, FM radio, weather band, alarm system. Somebody coming too close to you, you can sound it off. That's annoying. You see, I got to. Something so cheap could help you. I'm blown away by people that think that this is a joke. I get it all the time. I hear it all the time, and I just try to ignore it because people think this will not happen to them. It's not up to you. And this is up to Mother Nature. We don't even got to worry about the stuff that we do to one another. When listen, family, Mother Nature is pissed off. Mother Nature is pissed off like a mama that came home from bingo and the house ain't clean. That was my mama. Okay? That's how mad Mother Nature is. Everybody getting a whooping. Everybody. It wasn't me, mama. It was him. I don't even care. Everybody go get me a switch. Mother Nature is whooping all of us right now. Everybody in trouble. This ain't no time to point the finger and say, it's his fault, it's her fault. This is why I didn't do it because they made me do this and I had to do this. So ain't no time for that. Like everybody just got through telling me the other day of why the weather is like it is. Oh, some people always man-made. Oh, man is controlling the weather. Here's what I got to say to those people. Who cares? I don't care how it's happening. In that video, you know what I did not hear? No solutions. How are we going to deal with it? I didn't hear no solutions. I heard about 1,200 people either saying yes is nature, yes is biblical, or yes is man-made. I didn't see one person say what we should all start doing to change it. Not one. Thousands of comments. Not one person said what we should do to fix it. Everybody pointing the finger and missing the message for the mess. That's how we ending up in all this stank. We missing the big picture. We missing the message for the mess. You can't spell message without mess because you got to go through the crap to get to the truth. Right? Message. You got to go through the mess to get the message. And people always get their boots stuck in the mess and can't move no more. So they never end up hearing the rest of the message, the truth. Can't get the message because you're too busy messing around in the mess, pointing fingers and figuring, oh, that's too, oh, we don't need that. That's crazy. Nobody's coming up with solutions. So all I'm saying is, family, please be careful. Take that ignorance out your head like you're going to be okay. A good friend of mine, I watched his video this morning, and he was, oh man, he put it down. He was talking about everybody is saying just stay prayed up and everything will be all right. I don't got to do this. I don't got to worry about it because God got me, he said. You know who I'm talking about, brother, if you're watching. He said, because God got me, I don't got to do nothing. I don't got to grow no garden. Now, this is his words, not mine. You should have saw me. I had to pull the mail truck over. I was about to jump out the mail truck. I don't got to grow no garden because God got me. I don't got to prep because God got me. I don't got to save no food or no money because God got me. But without works, ooh, he was on fire. Without works, you ain't doing nothing. He said, and if you watch me, brother, you know, he said, when your rent don't get paid, you heard me. He said, when your rent don't get paid, you be like, I ain't going to go to work. You know, God got me. We going to be all right. No, you start, let me go up and get to work. When you lose your job, you still got to pay rent. You start hustling. You start going to sell clothes and everything else. Oh, you don't be saying that then. When your car run out of gas, you don't be like, oh, I'm good. God got me. No, you start figuring, go through seat cushions, start finding some change, put that gas in your car. That's that work. Everybody, that's lazy talk. That's my brother's words, and I'm paraphrasing, so trust me. That's lazy talk. You making excuses for not getting off your tailbone and getting out here and making stuff happen. Saving food. What he called it, building an ark. Building your ark. That's what he called it. We all supposed to be building our ark for times like this. For times like this. And everybody just sitting back saying, God got him. Man, you had me jumping with that, brother. You had me jumping. I'm telling you, I think I accidentally might have put the mail in the wrong box. I had to go back and fix it. You should have heard me screaming. It was early in the morning. I could tell you 9:30 in the morning. I was up. Whoo. Your video was on a couple days ago, too. But family, if you think that you don't got to put no work in to get your family, this is your family. This ain't about you. I keep saying that. It's not about you. It's about your grandmama, your mama, your babies, your wife, your husband. And then I get a lot of folks saying, well, my husband won't help me. You got babies, you got children. Your job, ladies, is to take care of your children, right? Okay. Part of taking care of your children is making sure that they're going to be okay. It ain't just putting them on the freshest gear and making sure they brush their teeth. You know, your job, part of your job is make sure your babies is all right, right? I'm not telling you to do nothing stupid. Don't come blaming flarmer for it, okay? But when he see an AC 200P on the front porch, like, what is this? The babies is all out of, they need to charge up their electric toothbrushes and stuff. I said no prepping. This ain't prepping. The bathroom, the lights keep going out in there. We need to don't do that. Don't get yourself in no trouble. But I'm telling you, we need to. Some people. My wife ain't down with it, fellas. Your job is to take care of your whole household, right? Just saying, I ain't getting in the middle of nobody's stuff. Our job is to take care of the whole household, right? I don't want to get in it. Don't say my name. I didn't say nothing. You ain't seen this video. But there you go. Like, what is all these beans for? Don't worry about it. I got this. I handle it. So I'm telling you, when it go down like this down in Louisiana, I bet you the people ain't gonna be complaining. Some people didn't even want their spouses to grow a garden. For the life of me, I don't understand that. But once they start watching it and getting that fresh food in the house, they not just enjoyed the fresh produce, but they also start helping out. Sometimes it takes a domino to fall to knock the next domino over. Sometimes you got to take the leap of faith just to get somebody else to go. And that, you understand? Sometimes you got to be the one to just open that garden up and be like, what you do to the grass? You give me a couple of weeks. You will see. No, just give me a couple of weeks. Once they eating them fresh tomatoes, the fresh cucumbers, they're gonna be like, well, don't go too much farther than that. Now you got this one little square. Leave it right there. Next thing you know, the next season they're gonna be helping you plant that garden. I promise you, that's my word to you. All I keep getting is testimonies from families that's doing that right now. They keep on. 1 minute you planted a little garden and they was upset about it. Next season, either the husband or the wife, now they're contributing. And they don't even like bugs. Oh man, stuff flying all on my eyes. But they doing it. So how can that be a bad thing? That's all I'm asking. So I don't want to keep y'all too late. Just please be careful out there, man. Please, for all the people that ain't got no power, no water, and the gas prices. Whole new perspective told us today that gas prices, they shut the pipeline down because of the storm. So all of us here on the East Coast, I started seeing it this morning when I went to work. If you ain't got no gas, don't go running out hoarding gas. But I'm just going to say this, and I said this in plenty of other videos. Keep your tanks filled up. Keep your tanks full. That's all. Don't go out there doing dumb stuff, but you need to keep your tank full. You should keep your tank full anyway, because if you have to leave, you see how fast that storm happened in Louisiana? It happened so fast. It killed, like the one in Tennessee too, the flood in Tennessee. It happened so fast. Nobody had time to do nothing. Thank you, Michael Williams. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Nobody had time to do anything. If you don't have a bug out bag, let me tell you something else too. It's folks out there that get you thinking that you need to be rubbing that green paint on up under your eyelids, putting on camouflage hats, and going out there with Rambo gloves and stuff. Man, you don't need all that crap, man. Get that. Those people only see stuff on TV and regurgitate it right back out to you. That's bull. I don't care if you got a couple Walmart bags with supplies in them. You need something that you can take on a fly. Just pick. I'm gonna show you right now. I got one for you. Something you can pick up in a hurry. I told y'all a long time ago why I keep them 5-gallon buckets everywhere. You can use them for anything. Fill them 5-gallon buckets up with some food, some water, some clothes, and leave. Put a lid on them so they don't get wet, or they can float. They can turn into a flotation device. You can carry anything in a 5-gallon bucket, and it'll save your life. Okay? But look, your bug out bag could be that. Oh, backyard barbecue bag. It could be anything. You know, don't think that you need this tactical backpack full of bull crap. No, I seen people put knees in their backpack. I really did. I seen it, and all I did was laugh because they don't know what he don't know what he's talking about. Not that he don't know what the hell he gonna get somebody hurt and killed. And you know what? That's on him. But I'm telling you right now, got people believing they need all these Rambo knives and stuff. No, that's TV nonsense. They watched the episode of Rambo and Predator and thought that's what I'm gonna tell people. All you need is a bag with all your stuff in it. You need to be doing that right now. Telling you don't need all kind of tactical rope and all that crap. Man, you need something. Act like it's your overnight bag. Act like you're going on vacation for a week. Okay? With a twist. Vacation for a week with a twist. That twist is, okay, I'm going to have to bring my own food. BYOB kind of deal. Bring your own food. Bring your own water. On top of your clothes and other stuff that you need, bring your own food, bring your own water. It could be a suitcase. Everybody got suitcases. It don't got to be all that tactical crap that people put in your head. Have I ever showed y'all one tactical backpack? I have never, ever showed you a tactical bug out bag. Because my philosophy is you don't need that crap. For the people that ain't gonna spend all that money doing that, you can go get a kid's school backpack. They on sale right now, school time. You can put all that crap in that if you want to. It ain't gotta be no special brand, and it ain't gotta come from this place, and it ain't gotta fit no doggone Bowie knife in a special little compartment, all that like you about to be in Bruce Lee. Cut it out. I watched this one fool with all that nonsense. I laughed through the whole thing, and then the reality hit me like, people really believe this dude. Wow. If they only knew what I know. Oh, boy. This same guy years ago was telling people to put cans of propane in a milk crate, and that's going to save your life in the wilderness. This was just a year ago. But now he's Special Tactic Forces, Marine. Oh, you got to watch who you listening to, family. My friend Gigi's Natural put up a post today. And it was so wonderful. I'm going to say it before I leave. Just hang with me real tight. I need you to hear this. Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. Okay. Gigi's Natural channel put this on her community post, and I shared it. And this was the perfect, and thank you, Southern boy. Listen to this. A sheep spends its whole life afraid of being eaten by the wolf, only to end up being eaten by the shepherd, the one that was leading the whole flock. I've been saying this for years. For years. The sheep spend his whole life being afraid of being eaten by the wolf, which I've been called before, not knowing you're going to get ate by the shepherd anyway. Your chances was better with the wolf. The shepherd definitely going to eat you. That's the only reason he got you. Man, that was whoever came up with that need to write a book. That was beautiful. That was poetic. Prophetic. Those were beautiful words to me. I don't share too much stuff. I'm sharing this though. So wasn't that a mind that baked my mind like a potato, son, right there. Just split that top, put some butter in there. He all baked up. The sheep spends his whole life scared to be eaten by the wolf, only in the end to be eaten by the shepherd that he followed his whole life. God, that's ooh, that right there. That's some preaching right there. I said, ooh, I seen that, man. So I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer, family. I just want everybody to be okay. Do I have any questions before I go? Please be safe. Please start prepping. Please, please, not for me, for you and your family. Let's see what we got. I know this thing is on a delay. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Bill Whittington. How do you best store little gas containers for camp stove? They don't need any. They're already self-contained. What plants do we need as sustainables? You need to be growing a garden of all kind of herbs and vegetables. What are you going to do? When are you going to do the EcoFlow video? Already done that one. How do I keep my peeps? Oh man. Oh, how do I keep my peeps cool in my warm basement? You need a fan. I mean, some of these questions now. Some of these questions now, you know, you should have been born with that answer. Okay, can you use hot, cold bag from the Dollar Tree? Wait, where did I go? From the Dollar Tree as a Faraday cage. I don't even try to prepare for nothing like that. So I can't answer that. What power station would you suggest for a start for a family of 4? Okay, it doesn't count of how many people you got in your family. It's what you're going to use it for. I'm going to go straight to, you want power. I'm just going to go straight to the big boy. Blue Eddy AC 200p. That's what I'm going to say, because in the situation we is now, this ain't no time to be going out having little camping sessions and everything else. People need power for real stuff. And when you say it costs too much, then you know you got to ask about that versus the safety of your family. What do you include in your EDC? That'll take all day. And I actually did a video of my bucket bug out video. You can go check that out, okay? What do you use to protect your family against crazy people? That question is just so vast. Anybody have a sun oven? And I like it. Yes, my friend Ession Family Garden has a sun oven and he loves it. Let me see. How often do you go back and assess your prep kit, change out items constantly? That's not a 1 month thing, not a 2 month, constantly. If I see a new product, I will go back in my stuff and check it out. I'm constantly messing with my preps. I live in an apartment. Is it too late in the year to start my vegetable garden indoors? No, you can start planning for your fall garden. Let's see. Do you own any of them? Who said Big Boss Production? Oh, what's my name? I'm gonna let you figure that out. Let me see. What is the best way to store gasoline and what's the best container? There is no best way to store gasoline because it's dangerous. I can't tell you that legally, okay? Do I store gasoline? Yes, I do, but I can't tell you how because that's a legal matter. If you mess yourself up, they'll get me. Peaches blooming now. Will they set and ripen before too late? No, it's too late in the season, depending on where you are. Okay, I think that's about it. I think. Okay, what type of grow lights do you have? Well, I'm gonna let Lady Led answer that because we did have hidden harvest grow lights, but she got something new coming and she's gonna do a video on it. Okay. How many Blue Eddy solar panels do I need to power my AC 200p? You need at least 3. You need at least 3. At least 3 100-watt panels. And because it's about voltage, this version here, you got to have a certain amount of voltage before it'll take a charge. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to catch up here. Did I miss one or two? How you doing, Cupcakes? I'm on my computer, and this is so weird to me doing this. Having a hard time figuring out most solar panels work with most solar generators. I missed it. Where did it go? Give me 2 ticks. Okay. I fixed that one. Thank you, Gigi. They had got them in the cornfield. Do you have walkie-talkie CBs and ham radios? Yes, I have them all. Let me see. Google to see what veggies are. Okay, got that. How do you grow elderberry tree from seed? I don't know. I've never done it. I'm sure you just take one of the ripe berries and plant it, dry it, then plant it. With a GoPro setup like you showed in the video, can you run a freezer? Absolutely not. How many 100-watt panels do you need for okay, I answered that already. Am I behind? For the AC 200p, if that's a different person, you need at least 3. You need at least 300 watts. And I think it's something like, I want to say 30 volts. Don't quote me. You got to go do some research on that, okay? It's been a minute since I hooked my panels to it. Where did you get your Go Power Plus flashlight? At the place where they shop in pajamas and footies. Okay, let me see. Will you be doing a fall garden video? Yes, my God. I've never stopped gardening. I know, listen, the only reason I kind of sidelined on this prepping because we're in trouble. So we're still gardening. We're still growing food. I got food right here on my windowsill. I got figs growing right there in the windowsill. And you see all these buckets? Look, I'm trying to hold this computer without dropping it. I'm about to start my indoor garden. I got my buckets all set up for my indoor growing again. I'm doing hydroponics. We never stop growing food. Okay. But right now, a lot of people need to know what their next move is going to be out here in this mess we in. Do you have a video on what to take if you can stay home? Yes, the bug out. Listen, everything that you should be ready to be mobile with, like this, can work at home too. It doesn't have to be one or the other, but I will advise this. You should have things in your car already, and you should have things at your house. So you might be at work. Thank you for that, Sir Charles. I appreciate it, sir. Appreciate the wisdom and advice, man. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. When I'm at work, I have stuff in my car, stuff in my work bag. My wife got stuff in her car. We got the RV is totally loaded. That's a whole nother house. So we got food and water and everything we need in the RV. So yes. Okay, let me see. Will you do fall garden videos? Yes. Hydro growing. We did it last year. My friend Miss Craft do it. I was trying too hard. I was doing aquaponics. It's not that complicated. She told me. She said, no, Led. It's working real nice, but you don't have to do all that. So I just simplified it. Aquaponics is better. It don't matter. Long as you're growing food. See, I'm not gonna get into that because that's the vegan vegetarian argument. Long as you're food, it's okay. Some people say containers is better, the ground is better. Man, are you growing food? Remember I told you the mess from the message? That's that. It ain't no better way. Long as you're growing the food. Say, glad to know I'm still gardening. Yeah, you know what? If it wasn't dark outside, I would show you. Let me see. I got to take that off, Heather, okay? They get me for that, all right? All right, Led, you ever done a flint and steel video? Yes, yeah, I just did that. I actually gave one away for at the Bourgeois V giveaway party. Yeah, just yesterday. What was that? Yesterday. Yes. Or are you talking about flint, stone, and steel? Because I can do that too for you. Have people been? I'm gonna take that down because I think that word is a little spooky right there. What's your name? Can yeah. Don't let's not say that word because I've been hearing about that. If I have seeds, how should I start to germinate them to grow them for food in hydro? You're gonna have to do a little research on that. That's something I can't answer right this very second, okay? Number one, just start them in a napkin in a sandwich bag. I know that sounds ridiculous, but trust me, it's highly effective. Can I hook up my solar panels to the Blue Eddy? Looking on their site, and it doesn't say. Can you hook up your solar panel to the Blue Eddy? Number one, it depends on which one you got, and I should hope so. And what kind of panels you got, Let me see. I'm in Houston, and the Houston Garden Center have herbs, tomatoes for sale. Okay. Let me see. No more questions? Because I don't want to keep nobody. I just want to make sure everybody is okay. How was say my battery running low? Because I forgot to cut the AC on. That's why my screen went dark. I was wondering why my screen went dark. Are we still growing food indoors with your grow lights? Yes, we are. We have a grow tent in the next room. Yes, we are. Okay. I got to take that down, Mr. Sheffield, okay? Because we can't say that in here. We don't want to talk about them, man. They don't like that either, all right? Oh, you caught that, Sapper. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay. What What's the downside of using folding panels over Renogy panels? Oh, that's the best question of the night so far. The downside to folding panels is number one, cost, but they cost that much because they're so efficient and you can just pick them up and take them with you. If you're going to have them stationary and you want them to stay in one place, weatherproof, you need rigid panels. Folding panels is for moving and you're on a trip, or you're going somewhere camping or something like that. You're on the move. They're not to be left out in the weather, in the extreme heat, extreme cold, and extreme rain. They're not going to last long like that. So I would suggest to anybody to get some rigid panels. I do have folding panels and I love them, but I also want rigid panels to just sit outside all day. But when I'm on the move, I take the Bouge RV folding panels to work with me now, and I keep my Blue Eddy folding panels in my RV. Do I need a generator for each of my appliances, like my fridge and freezer? That's completely up to you. It depends on what kind of generator you plan on getting. So folding panels are more efficient. No, they aren't. Folding panels are mobile. They're mobile. So that makes them efficient for you to move them around. Not so much power efficient. They're convenient. That's a better word for it. Okay. When you're on the move, they're very convenient to just pick up, lightweight, thin. You can put them anywhere. Do you store oxygen tanks? No, I don't. Thank you so much, Internal Growth and Wellness. Said thank you for your assistance tonight. I'm doing my best. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. When I got my first panel, I was shocked on how big it was. Like, dang. Well, they kind of really supposed to be up on our roof, so they're almost tall as you, right? Let me see. What's your opinion on the Rock Pals 500 Rock power station for powering a mini fridge? I've never had the Rock Pals 500, so I really don't know, and I don't want to steer you wrong on that, okay? But I do have something. I have something real nice for y'all. This budget friendly, powerful. I'll show you. I got something that ain't gonna put no tear in your pocket, and it's powerful. Sorry if I missed this, but are the Bouge RV panels compatible with the AC200P? Yes, they are. I just Oh, okay. I had to read that again. Like, hey, I don't know whether to take this off or not. All right, Karen Loudon. I'm gonna read it because I'm gonna show you how is it, the screen is moving fast, and I just ate a pickle. I made myself after following you. Delicious. So I read that fast. So imagine what went through my head. Like, hey, you gotta say your words right. So I had to keep rereading that. Like, you gotta say your words right, Karen. All right, you're gonna have everybody thinking something crazy. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, New Day. Say, what panels are you using with your Blue Eddy? I am using, for my Blue Eddy AC200P, I am using 6 100-watt Renogy panels in series, because it can bring in 150 volts, and I think it's up to, I forget how many watts. Don't quote me on that. I got a lot going on. I got stats for a lot of generators running through my head right now. So it just came from my pecan air layering video. Pretty epic, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. That was a wonderful video. And at first I'm like, wow, nobody care about the pecans. But yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let me see. Thank you, broke farmer. Yeah, no link sharing because they knocked me for that. Let me see. Are you talking about the Harbor Freight panels for the Blue Eddy? I missed something. Internal growth and wellness. No, the Renergy panels are something complete. That's another brand. I have the Harbor Freight panels on the other Blue Eddy EB70. Just Google it, Casper Queen. I look like somebody got it before me. Thank you so much. Who did that? Thank you so much. Game over. No politics, please. Okay. What do you think about the Patriot 1800? I'm going to give my honest opinion. I do not care for that company one bit. Nothing about them. I wouldn't buy a Band-Aid if I was bleeding from them. I'm just going to put it to you like that. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I guess that's it. My Blue Eddy. Oh, you got your Blue Eddy today? Congratulations. Okay, I guess we're gonna get out of here, okay? Because I don't want to bore y'all half to death. Told you thank you for the pecan tree video because I emailed you about my granddaddy's macadamia. And if I didn't get to it, I'm sorry. Because I get hundreds of emails and sometimes want to catch my eye and I can pull it up. But for the most part, I'm only one person and I'm trying to go through all these emails from all these people. I'm doing my best though, okay? And a lot of it be spam and trolls and EB70 or Boujar V716, they're the same thing. So you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give it up to Boujar V because it's cheaper. If you use my code, it's cheaper. I like the color. Thank you, Double OJ. You're welcome, Elise. Thank you, I can. What's your answer, Lisa Hutch? Lisa Hutch, I'm looking out for you right now. Ask your question again. Thank you, Karen Loudon. No, that's okay. You know I'm messing with you. You always in here. What was her name? Lisa Hutch. Ask your question again. That's right, Double OJ. What panels can I use with the Jackery 290? I don't know about that one. I don't know. You got to look at that. You got to look at your instructions on that one because I don't want you to blow nothing up. And they like their own panels. Let me see. Boujar V. Thank you for that Sunday 101959. Ooh, that's a lot of numbers. For putting up my code. I got the Blue Eddy 70 and two 100-watt Harbor Freight panels. What else do I need to make them work together? You have to hook those up in parallel because if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the volts on that. You have to hook them up in parallel. You cannot hook them up in series on the Blue Eddy EB70 or the Boujar V716. My discount code is Lead Farmer 60. E Julian, Lead Farmer 60. Lead Farmer and the number 60 together. Okay, I'm just trying to check for more questions. I've been looking for Lisa. What's her name? She ain't hit me back, so that's why I try not to look at those. What's the best generator and panel for an apartment? Check appliance voltage. I don't know your whole situation. I could say anything right now and I'll be totally wrong for your situation. It's not the apartment that you live in, it's how much power do you need? What are you trying to power? That's what you need to kind of work on. Let me see. Is one 100-watt solar panel enough for the Blue Eddy 240? Oh, no. No, you're going to need at least two, I believe. If the 240, no, you're going to need at least two. Oh, by the way, while we on our way out of here, because I'm heading out. Okay, Lisa Hutchins, the Rangers. Thank you, Ession Family Garden said. The Ranger panels waterproof, and where can you get them at? Ranger panel. I have nothing. That's something you can Google. I don't know anything about Ranger panels. Said something about Ranger panels. I don't even know what that is. Matter of fact, that sounds little. Ranger panels. That sounds a little different. Thank you, Robin Caesar. Said thanks for all the valuable information. Thank you. I appreciate it. So before I get out of here, I'm going to let you know one other thing, family. You know, I put up a post. Did I ever put that post up? I don't think I did. I was reading the Washington Post and I seen it in another one that because of, I'm not going to talk about the politics part, but listen, they're not importing any more solar panels. Remember the other day in the video, I was asking you guys, did anybody else have their solar panels like shut off? You ordered them and then they refunded your money. They did it to me 2 to 3 times, right? For the rich solar panels. Well, I'm telling y'all right now, Lady Liz said, have you seen this? And she showed me that post in the Washington Post. Because of labor laws over in other places, they won't be importing any more solar panels. So that's what I was talking about. Like, if you got a Harbor Freight close to you, this is where that makes sense because they're getting to the point you can't find them online or they're up in the price. So just saying, okay, if you can get them online, go for it. But if you can't, you know, I like my Harbor Freight panels. I'm just going to tell you that right out the back. All right. I like my Harbor Freight panels. I know people hating on them. I know they ain't the greatest, but boy, they pumping out some juice. That's all I can say. So it's a shortage on canning supplies. You want? Oh, I put them straight in the garage. I went to 3 stores after watching Homestead Heart video today, and 3 stores. The store with the red bullseye in the middle, you know what that is. The store where everybody shop in pajamas and bonnets, and the store. I'm trying to. They don't got no logo or nothing. Start with a K. A grocery store to start with a K. I went to 3 different places today looking for jars and cans, and I only found 3, and they were the giant jars with the little top, with the little lid. So 3 stores, 3. Good luck. Good luck, family. This is what we've been saying this whole time. If you have not, yes, they shop in pajamas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you have not been stocking away food, if you have not been trying to can and get a canner, right now I saw a Presto canner this morning because I was thinking of, I ain't gonna tell you about that. I saw a Presto canner today for $299. A normal old 23-quart Presto canner. Thank you, Trina's Organic Lifestyle. Say, Hayes, Patience led, will you be dropping the Wally question? That's coming because I didn't know I was going to hit 173,000 subscribers so quickly. Yes. And there won't be just one question because there's going to be several prizes. So thank you for that, Trina. Thank you. Yes, It's going to be this weekend. I might as well talk about it now, right? This weekend we're gonna have another party because I reached 173,000. So I might as well say it now. Been in here. Thank you, everybody. I hit the 173, and everybody say, "What? That number don't even make no sense." Layer Farmer 73. I'm playing on 73. When I reached 73,000, we had a big party and a giveaway. So now I'm at 173, and it's time to do another big bash, and I'm gonna have more gifts, more prizes to give away, and we're gonna party again. And hopefully I can take the RV out this time. I didn't take it out this time because I was scared the weather was gonna change, but it's time to do it again. So again, I'm gonna run the rules down and run another video with the rules again. That number one, you have to be subscribed to the channel to win. Then you have to, I'll do the whole thing. Okay, we'll do the whole thing. This is informal. So thank you guys. And I couldn't have did it without you. So I appreciate it. So the more y'all keep on coming, I'm gonna just do my best to try to keep on pumping out the information and getting us all in the know. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you and my baby. I'm about to go join her in the bed because got to go do it again. Okay, and when I hit that 200,000, when I hit that, I'm gonna act up. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna act up because that'll be a double whammy for me. The 100,000 was epic. The 200,000, I kept telling my wife someday. She said, "Oh, that'll be in no time." I said, "I'm gonna do it big when I hit 200 someday." And here we are. We knocking on the door, right? Say no, we couldn't do it without all of. That's right. All of us in this together. And I want everybody to understand that. On this channel, I know everybody watch a lot of different channels, but this channel is about helping each other. Helping each other. Nobody's better than nobody, man. We in here just trying to spread good, positive information. That's it. All right. We like to have a good time, but while we having a good time, we learning how to take care of ourselves a little bit better, health-wise and everything else. All right. Everybody have a wonderful night and be looking out for that next video. I got something for all of y'all that you're really going to want to hear. Okay. And this, you'll see. Okay. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. All right. Please be safe, be calm, keep your head on swivel, and get something to protect yourself. Okay. Wasn't we just doing a video about flotation devices the other day? Wasn't we just doing that? And this come. Somebody, and I pinned her comment, life jackets. I'm going to put this out here. You can find life jackets at the Goodwill in that big old pile of crap that every one of them have. It's a big old pile of life jackets that somebody had. I don't care if they even for little kids. A life jacket. They don't got to be them new fandangle ones just wrap around your neck and you just push the little gas thing. Just get a life jacket. Any kind of flotation devices right now, okay? Because this rain ain't going to stop. Think about this. I want y'all to think about something. We're going into fall. It's been raining all year in most of the country. Sorry, California. But for the rest of us, we're drowning out while California is sizzling. So you better take heed to that because the water is coming. It's really about to get nasty now because when fall hit, winter hit, it's raining all year. But I could go on. Just watch your tailbones, okay? Everybody, I love you. Layer Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. And that's for my Louisiana folks. All my Louisiana babies, that's for you. She's special to me. I never drink out of this one. I drank out of her one time. Guava. I don't know if can you see her color. She little black baby. We're gonna have to name her. I never gave her a name. Simone. We call her Simone. Baby Simone. Guava. Everybody have a nice night, all right? Be safe.